Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day in the life. I have that I just woke up look going on because I did just wake up. We are having a hard time getting back to our normal routine after summer because we just like went to bed when we wanted to and woke up when we wanted to. So now we're having a hard time going to bed at a decent time at night, and therefore we're having a hard time waking up early enough. Today I'm filming this, it's Monday, and my oldest daughter, who's in a public high school now, she is starting school on Wednesday. So my plan was to ease full schedule by Wednesday, but today I just couldn't get ready fast enough. So I'm hoping to still be able to do that. We've been doing math and history and Bible. So anyway, I have my morning coffee that I'm almost done, and today honestly has been a struggle for me. Besides the schedule, I did wake up, it wasn't really the schedule because I did wake up on time, even though I was feeling a little tired. The kids are a little, my daughter is up too. My son's having a little bit of a later start. But the other day was my mother's birthday and I was busy the whole day. So I honestly didn't even think about it until someone texted me. I thought about it the day before. My mom's in heaven, by the way. So I thought about it the day before, and then the day of, we were at the aquarium all day, and then my cousin texted me and said, "How are you today?" It's, realized what today was, and I said, "Well, I didn't think about it until you just texted me right now." And then I chose to just push the thoughts out of my mind. I didn't even think about her on that day, and today I'm feeling guilty about that. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I think the hardest part of homeschooling is that we have to keep going. Like, no matter what's happening in our lives, if you lose your mom, you lose a parent, if you're taking care of sick parents or somebody, if you're sick or your kids are sick or like ill, or you're moving, or like there's so many life problems that happen. There's like infinite amount of things that could happen and go wrong, because that's where we are. We're humans in this fallen world, and things happen. When you're a homeschooling mom, even if you're not a homeschooling mom, but at least if you're not a homeschooling mom, your kids are at school all day, and even if you're working, you're not with your kids showing all that emotion and having to, you still have to function in your workplace. But I think as a mom, being around your kids, it's hard because sometimes they don't allow you to have the emotions that you need to feel because they're kids and they need you. And then sharing that emotion in front of them, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not, So anyway, if you're struggling today, I just want to encourage you to just take a day, or don't take a day. So for me, I would rather work through the day and keep my mind busy. And I would rather I'm looking over here because I'm looking to see if I have a devotion I want to share with you guys. Just keeping myself busy is what helps me, but maybe you need a day, or maybe you need to just focus on the main subjects. I have a bunch of videos. I'm gonna post one here on homeschooling through hardships. I have another one, if I remember, I'll post it at the end of the video, of when I was in the middle of it all. So it's a throwback. I was in a different house. I think I was recording from my phone. And that one is like I was in the middle. You'll see my kids are little, my oldest daughter's home, and I talk more about that there.
No, the blue did change color, but now it's like a teal.
It's really pretty.
Let's see it.
Okay, be right back. We got this crystal kit at Michael's the other day, and Aralyn we had to dip it in a solution overnight so that the crystals could form. Let's see if you can really see them. And then she had to wait so patiently to be able to paint it.
Here's one of the crystals, it fell off.
Oh, it fell off. So we have a paper here that talks about the crystals, and then I am gonna look at my books to see if I find some more information on crystals for her. So she keeps me busy and distracted, so I like that. But I'll post those videos for you so you can hopefully get some tips from that. If you're not going through a struggle, you will. We all have them. It just depends on what part of life. Maybe you already got over a struggle and maybe you're going through one, and maybe you're going to be going through one. So just bookmark these videos so that when you're there, or maybe watch them ahead of time, take some notes, try not to fall off this bench. Then hopefully it'll help you at the time. So anyway, I'm reading Elizabeth George is an author who does devotionals, and she does these little devotionals on different books of the Bible. And I bought a bunch off of thrift books, and I really love these devotionals better than anyone I've ever done. I like it because it's not like committing to a whole year of devotionals or even a whole month. And then inside she gives places for you to think about things, and you can write down and take notes in it. And I really feel my heart changing through these books. I just did one on the book of James. It was amazing. So this one is about experiencing God's peace, counting on God's peace, giving thanks for others, praying for others. I feel like I skipped chapter 3. Blooming where you are planted, living with heaven in view, striving together, looking to the needs of others, living like Jesus, living like Paul, living like Timothy, living like Epaphroditus, and warning the flock. So this is really good right now. I feel like I'm constantly going through trials. And then we still have not set up this house. We still have not set up the classroom. It's still empty in here, and I'm still trying to get rid of this. Guys, I went to post this on Facebook Marketplace, and I got scammed within like 5 seconds. So I'm gonna do anybody want it who lives local? You come take it. This is our little homeschool space for right now. I have my recording light for when I make videos at night. And then I have my little easel where I do spelling with Aralyn. And then I have, if you're new to my channel, Aralyn is my 6-year-old who's in 2nd grade, and Aaron is my 11-year-old in 6th grade this school year. And then I have a 15-year-old Kaylee who's going to high school, to public high school. So as part of our Peaceful Press history that you guys may have heard me talk about, we started weaving a little early, but this is part of the project that my 6-year-old and I are doing together. And then I bought these mats off of Amazon. I'm going to link them for you. It's because when we write on this table, all the ridges, can't write on that. So this is for them to write on. It's a little soft though, so we'll see how that works. This is Aralyn's and this is Aaron's. I have my laptop set up for him. And then, hey baby. Hi. I'm gonna go check you out in a second, okay? This Aralyn made, that's our centerpiece right now. It's a candle holder. I have to put candles in there. And then we have our pencil sets here, and then I have my rolling cart with everything that they need here, and our library books here. And then over here, I took down all my pictures for now, and I have, yes, I showed them. Are you ready to work on that during Read Out Loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're reading Little House on the Prairie. I put like all the encyclopedias and all of the supplies here. And then because we normally work out of here, but then we don't eat here at all. This becomes a mess all day. So we'll do the craft here, and then we'll take it back to the dining room. I have to open up the blinds. Then I took over this bookshelf, and I put more of the stuff that they're going to use this school year. Let me open some blinds. Okay, so the pencil case at the end of the day goes here, so that's empty. But on this shelf here is all of my son's 6th grade stuff, except for that book. Well, I read it to him and her. There's a lot of words in it. It's not just pictures. There's my mama right there. Okay, and then so that's it. Oh, and then this is our little morning time. The stuff we do for morning time, I guess you can call it morning basket, but it's really all based off, it's all Bible and stuff for history. You're gonna get to see us do that today. But the first thing I have to do is walk my puppy and let my other dog out. And then I'm gonna make pancakes and sausages, because this one went to bed last night and was like excited about breakfast, gave me her whole menu, right? So we're gonna do that.
And then tomorrow there's gonna be a spam sandwich.
And tomorrow she wants a spam sandwich. So, all right, so let me get up the bigger tripod and let's get this video started. So I wanted to share something with you guys really quickly. So sometimes my mood drops a little too low because of different things. It's just not that. There's other things, there's other hardships that have happened, and sometimes I need a little help getting through the day. So I did find this vitamin. It's called Ultrabliss Mood Enhancer, and it has GABA, taurine, L-tyrosine. And I'm going to post the link. This really has helped me for the last 4 years to function on those days where I felt like I could not. But I do recommend looking at all the ingredients to make sure that it is for you. I'm going to post the link and do your research. I always do my research on the ingredients because there's always stuff on here that on the vitamins that I don't know what it is. But this, either way, regardless, it's really been helpful to me. So if you guys need a little boost, you can check out Life Vitality's Ultrabliss Mood Enhancer. I even have a review on their website. Yes, it is an affiliate link, but I was actually just sharing it because it's really been helpful to me. So I start my mornings sometimes with this, sometimes with it. Sometimes I'll need it in the evening if I'm going through a down phase, if you're struggling with depression or anxiety or anything like that. It's important to find something to help you get through. I also have another vitamin. I'm gonna go get it. I'm not affiliated with it, and that also helps me. Hold on a second. All right, so these are Genius brand products, and you can get these off of Amazon. I'll post the links there too. And so this is very helpful. It's Genius Joy. And then this one is Genius Mushroom. So this helps you if you're crashing throughout the day, get your brain clear, and you can stack them. A lot of these vitamins are stackable. And the Joy just helps to elevate your mood for when you're struggling. So these are 3 vitamins that I alternate and I rotate and whatever, depending on what my day needs. And I usually put them up here in my little shelf, even though they don't fit. And that's it. So just want to share that with you. So I'm going to continue to make breakfast, making myself some boiled eggs, and I'm going to make some sausages and pancakes and continue with the day. So in this drawer, Arilyn has all of her plates and things that she can easily reach. And we can put a cup in there. Okay, you have cups in there, you can put some in there. That because it's too high for her to reach all the way up here.
Time to laugh and time to heal. Our favorite song is on repeat. Drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. Ooh, I'm wishing that you knew. That I'm thinking about you. I see that smile on your face. You told me about the hidden place, something in the atmosphere. You're always here, you always here. Time to laugh and time to heal. My favorite song is on repeat. Drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna read our day in the life portion of this book, of the Bible, and we're gonna do the theology, our portion of that. Alexa, pause. That is not my homeschool playlist. Today we're gonna talk about the spirit of Pentecost. We are also going to be, I have to go in my planner and see what pages we're supposed to read from here, but it's probably in Ephesians. And I just took the bookmarker out. Then we're gonna learn 1 or 2 new pieces of art. And we're gonna read our chapter from Little House on the Prairie. And we're gonna do our Playful Pioneers, whatever it says to do. And we're gonna do, excuse me babies, our character study from Laying Down the Rails. And they're also gonna do their handwriting at that time. So we're getting a lot done. It should take us maybe an hour. I should time us today and see how long that takes us. And then after that, all we have is math and language arts today. And then once the Good and the Beautiful Science arrives on Thursday, we will add that into the schedule as well. And then so Playful Pioneers is for K through 6, but I've also added for Aaron this book, the Everything You Need to Know American History book, where he reads a section of it, and then we answer the questions in a notebook. We write them down in full sentences. I'm teaching him to write complete sentences. We write them down and we put that in his notebook so that he's getting a full history. So that's what we're gonna do now. Sometimes when you have to wait a long time, you might even consider if it was really going to come at all. Imagine how hard it was for Jesus' friends to wait for the Holy Spirit. Jesus said he would send him in a few days, but they did not know what to look for.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain.
Strange experience he had while he was on a walk with two of his friends.
Darling, you.
Tell me again.
Okay, so when I first looked at this, I noticed immediately that it was Pablo Picasso because of how he made it, of how the art is.
And if you look at the video on the card above, you'll see the day that we studied Picasso and the painting that we made and the book that we used.
Yeah, and it was painted in 1937.
Wow.
Fight, if only just for a bit.
Putting your all into this project, mental effort.
There's a new day.
We have to put all of our mental effort into everything that we do.
Behind.
That was from Laying Down the Rails. Next, we're gonna read Little House on the Prairie. And then we're gonna do a chapter of this and write the questions down. We are finally finished morning. It took a very long time because Kaylee, my oldest, had orientation this morning, and then they were calling me and texting me, and then she wants to do this and plans, all this stuff, so we kept getting distracted. But we finally finished our morning work. We did skip the history. For those of you wondering, if you're looking for history, and we were talking about doing living books and stuff like that, so a lot of the picture books they have for history are actually very good. So these are in part of the Playful Pioneers curriculum, but see how there's a lot of words in it. It's not just a picture book, and it's very informative. So Aaron, did you enjoy this book?
What book?
This one, the North American Indians.
I read that?
I read it to you.
Oh, yeah.
So shh. Hey, hush it. Hey, don't talk back. I think they're done barking. Okay, so I also am using this Everything You Need to Know American History. So as I'm reading the picture books and the Little House on the Prairie, we are studying American history using this book. It's a complete middle school study guide. So we are reading living books, and then we're reading a chapter at a time. Now this has definitions, and it has maps and pictures. And then it has a check your knowledge. So what we did the first day was I taught him how to write an answer, how to reword it. So why did people first come to Americas? People first came to the Americas because blah, 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 blah. And they stopped because. So we are writing down all of the answers to the questions and in his book. And you can even go a step further and have them copy out all the definitions to the words, and then even do a quiz at the end, or like a vocabulary test, which is actually a good idea. Aaron, I might do that for you. So this is what we're using as well for history for my 6th grader. So before we move on, I just want to tell you guys before he gets over here, I bought this Christian book, How We Are Changing. It's for the Christian family learning about, I don't want to talk too loud because Alan's in the other room, but it's for boys ages 10 to 12. So it has an introduction to baby making and all that stuff. The difference between boys and girls and how boys are made special, because this is for boys. And how they're made special because they're boys. There's a girl one that says the same thing about girls. So it talks about body parts too, different shapes and size, how boys worry about the size and shape of theirs, and all different types of things that they may worry about. So we're going through all of these things before changes occur, so that answers will be questioned and there's no embarrassment. Right now there's no embarrassment, but next year there will be. So I'm trying to get it. I learned from the oldest. I'm trying to get all this talk out of the way this year, because next year, once they start getting in the process of changing, they're not open to talking. Anyway, that's my experience. So Aaron's gonna do, we are gonna switch him. I'm really considering switching him to the Good and the Beautiful math, but I'm waiting for it to come on Thursday. I do like Beast Academy, but he's not remembering all the things. So he'll learn it all, he does great. And then when I went back to ask to take the test for the Good and the Beautiful level 6, he didn't remember how to do the stuff that he already learned. So what's the point of learning it if he's not remembering? So I ordered the Beast Academy level 5 just to zoom through it and then do level 6. I'll make a whole video about this. I'll talk about it for those who are actually interested. Okay, and then we're gonna do Arilyn's math, which she does the Good and the Beautiful math level 2. All right, today we're doing time part 1, so quarter after. This is a review, which is good because she didn't remember this when I tested her over the summer for review. Then she'll have her independent work. Sun and moon and stars make 3. Yes. We are done school. You know, I decided not to do language arts. Today was very distracting for me and for Arilyn. Aaron, you did a great job focusing regardless of the distractions today. I'm proud of you.
I didn't even have any focus stuff.
And you didn't even have focus homeopathy
The
vitamins.
focus gave me unfocus, gave me less focus.
Well, like I said, my oldest daughter had orientation. She had to go to school and get her schedule fixed, and then they had 100 questions for me, and there's just like all this stuff. They are making their own pizzas. Aaron was helping Arilyn with her math because her hands got tired of writing, and so I had to come and set up this pizza stuff.
I just noticed something.
So thank you, Aaron. What did you notice?
I know why it's called Underland.
Why?
In the song in the beginning of Alice in Wonderland, they say something about Underland.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they say like over the trees in Underland.
Really?
Yeah.
Which song? The original?
Yeah, in the beginning of Alice in Wonderland.
The old Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah. Cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon? So the kids' pizza's in the oven, and my husband made me some pierogies with veggies. And school is over. I'm definitely gonna give you guys more day in the life, like when it started and we just have like our routine nice and going. And I do want to show you guys, I did a poll on my community and the YouTube channel, and I am going to post more middle school stuff this year. You guys requested that. Also general, just day in the life videos, kind of like today. But those of you who do have middle schoolers, I'm going to be posting more about middle school this year. Okay, and then so now, as much as I would love, it's about to rain, as much as I would love to, like, the kids are playing in their room, for me to like throw myself right there on the couch, right by the, you know, the patios right there, when my curtains, my blinds are open, and read and do my morning devotions. I have to take my daughter to the mall because she has plans at the mall, so I'm taking her there. And then I'll probably just, then she has volleyball practice. My husband's picking her up to take her to volleyball. So after I drop her off, then I'll come and do that. But on my ride, I am planning on listening to either an audiobook or a podcast or something educational to keep my mind creative, and have to come back and just do the normal stuff. So I'm gonna end this video here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next video.